All right, what's up, everyone? Unfortunately, someone, namely me, decided to let myself on the mic again. Joining me on the mic tonight is none other than Salty Boy. How's it going?
Going all right, going all right. Pretty casual day today, and of course, will be a pretty casual bracket tonight. It's gonna be
I don't
Digital Havoc
know.
yet again.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll
You
see.
say
Yeah,
it's
go ahead.
casual, but like, it's a bloodbath of like Ontario, Quebec players. It's basically every top, like most of the top players in our region are in this bracket, and they're pretty much all team kills. so so it's like, yeah, it's like people playing each other in like top 8 of basically every single bracket here in our region. So all the players are here, so it's gonna be a lot of good high quality matches tonight, even though there's not that many. There's about 9 players. Yeah, just before we start, make sure you guys hit up that Matcherino. Don't let it go to waste. It's really easy to help out the players. 100% goes to the players. So all you got to do is hit up that Matcherino link in the chat here, which I'll post, and then all you got to do is hit claim code, and it adds 25 cents to the prize pool for the players. And if you want, you can also check out the sponsor quest as well, and put a little extra towards the players. But that said, we are going to get started shortly here. Boltstruck and Dutch are going to play on stream here shortly. They're just getting into the lobby, and looks like they're both in now, so we're going to get started in a minute here. But yeah, so it's going to be, first match is going to be Boltstruck versus Dutch.
Yeah, so 2 players that I'm sure that you've seen plenty. Boltstruck in particular. I know that Boltstruck is no stranger to these Digital Havoc events, and no stranger to under night tournaments in general, whether it's like TNS, whether it's agency esports, right? So you've been seeing Boltstruck around, a top non-SA player, and definitely one of those players that are really set to take the tournament, or at least make it to grand finals. And looks like we're getting straight into it. Looks like Boltstruck will be on the Laundrickia this time around. Normally they play non-SA, and we have Dutch here on the Aurier. So 2 sorties fighting it out on the pool. Let's go. Really starting with that 4C, trying to catch Dutch doing something. That's an easy combo starter for that character, and very, very tough to deal with if you're not paying attention to the ranges he uses them at.
Dutch able to open up Boltstruck so far here, but Laundrickia turning out to be a fairly strong character in Uni 2. Definitely, I think the go-to character for a lot of new players is what I'm seeing a lot, at least regionally here in Southern Ontario. But Boltstruck, obviously, we're used to seeing them play non-SA. But definitely, we've seen them switch a couple times in the last few weeks of Digital Havoc, and now looks like they've chosen to start with Laundrickia. As I said, Dutch starting strong, Boltstruck pushing back now with the life lead in the first round.
It's the overhead, and that's going to open up Dutch to take the first round here from Boltstruck. And it's funny that you point out that, you know, Laundrickia is one of the stronger characters in the cast so far, especially with this new update of Under Night 2. But Aurier is kind of like the same, but the opposite, right? Used to be pretty decent in the previous version. People are starting to think that she's one of the worst characters in this version. And, you know, part of me sees it, but at the same time, I feel like she got a lot of really strong tools that unfortunately Dutch hasn't really been quite able to represent that much in this set so far.
Yeah, that's really surprising that people think that she's that weak. I mean, she definitely has all the, you know, the tools that you expect a decent character to have. She's got decent reach, but once again, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be really good in this game. And we're seeing that right now. Dutch really feeling the pressure against Boltstruck. Boltstruck going up 1-0 in the set.
Yeah, for sure. It's a bit of a thing where it's like this character is a bit too honest, right? You know, power crept a bit, considering how other characters benefit more from the system mechanics or just got better tools in general. And Aurier here is just stuck at what she was before and not quite able to contend with the rest of the cast the way she was before. Though she still has some very strong tools. We've seen that lockdown pressure, and she also has some jumps that she can use to bait out anti-airs that Boltstruck might want to go for. But here we go, Boltstruck here, putting Dutch into the corner, drops the combo at the very end, and 2 back throws in succession. Boltstruck taking back that corner.
Dutch waiting to see what happens here in the corner, waiting to pick up the moment to get out. Unfortunately, guesses wrong. And still able to get out, luckily.
Nice block on that overhead. That's going to end the turn there. Counter hit trade on both of those players. Bullstruck here staying with full meter. I think we can confirm to the IW right here, or we have chain shift to extend it, and we don't even need to spend any meter. Drops the combo at the very end. You can tell that Bullstruck is a bit not as comfortable with this character as they are with a character like Nase, dropping a bit too many combos against Dutch, but still keeping it down and taking that first round here.
Oh no, Uni, please.
We might be having
All right.
under night issues yet again.
Looks like we've got our first roof time out of the night.
It happens. It happens.
It happens. It happens. I'm gonna check on the.
It happens too often.
Make sure that they are.
Yeah, unfortunately, under night definitely didn't get the best port. Kind of following the trend of a lot of fighting game PC ports, especially anime fighting game PC ports, where the PC port just doesn't really hold up compared to its console counterpart. So hopefully we can see that fixed sometime soon. I know that we have been having a lot of lobby issues, not just in this tournament in general, but like every single tournament that gets held online with this game.
Yeah, it was stable for a while. I think we had it going. We had a going pool of like how many times a game would crash, and last time I think it proved us all wrong. It didn't crash a single time.
Hey, sometimes the magic works out. Sometimes it holds together. And at least it's not like a Melty Blood type Lumina situation where the game launched and unfortunately the online state was just not good. But they kind of taken what they learned from Type Luna and really polished Under Night as much as they could, but there's definitely some things they need to work out here and there. But I trust them. I trust them to fix it eventually. Just give them time. We're giving the players time a bit as well, figuring out what exactly to do with that situation. Bullstruck did take that first round in game number 2. Pretty convincingly, I would say. So that puts them on to set point if we're still going to be playing out that game.
All right. So yeah, they are going to play that. They're going to restart the final round. And that's where we're going to let's set off here, and they are going to set that up for us before we jump into the match here. And it is 1-0 currently for Bullstruck. So.
Now, unfortunately, Dutch yet to take a single round here, though was really starting to fight back a bit, especially in that previous round that Bullstruck just won. Dutch was starting to hit Bullstruck with more options, with punish a lot more, but still, unfortunately, not able to keep that offense going as long as I think they would like, and more so capitalizing on the mistakes that Bullstruck makes rather than Dutch forcing them to make mistakes. You know what I mean?
Once again, we're starting on potentially some point for Bullstruck here. Dutch fighting for their lives here. Dutch, not really as known for their uni play locally here, more known as a Melty player. Which, there might be an opportunity. We might see Melty come back. I know everyone's been playing the patch recently. And wow, okay, yeah. Lobbies just do not want to hold up today.
I wonder if it's a lobby issue or just an issue between the two players. I do see the room is disbanding, so it might just be a room issue. I know that there's one Digital Havoc where we almost had to cancel it because the issues were just that bad. Hopefully that's not tonight, and we get to see some good games because, as you said before, we have a lot of strong players in this bracket, a lot of Canada's strongest representing themselves in this bit of a small bracket today. I know we have Killmine in the bracket as always, Blue Reverberation, there's Rat Slayer 9000, a player under the guise of many names. I'll let y'all wait to see exactly who that player is. And then we also have Spees and Leper, all regulars here at Digital Havoc.
It's all good. That unnamed player has DQ'd themselves because they probably fell asleep and are sleeping at home right now. So that shoutouts to Briefcase, Yuzu players turning off their brain, actually.
They got to get some rest at some point.
That said, the other two matches are playing, and it does look like the match did finish. Talking to the players here, so it was final score was 2-0 for Bullstruck. Bolt going to winners semi-final, which we are actually going to get on stream now. So it's going to be Bullstruck versus Speed. So this is going to be Ontario versus Quebec.
All right, that's fun. A bit of a regional war in Canada. I can't say too much because I'm from the States, the other side of North America.
It's all good. It's all good. Rollback unites us all when the lobbies work.
Yeah, that is true. That's one thing I really love about rollback and with this new age of fighting games is just the fact that, you know, it connects so many different regions. Like even the states can play with Japan sometimes, not always, but the fact that you can do it is impressive to say the least. And also the fact that, you know, you have brackets like TNS where it's not just encompassing the states, but also Canada and Central America as well. So you have 3 different countries being represented at the same time, and as well as all the other territories like Dominican Republic in the area as well.
Yeah, and we're really like, you know, if you look at the roadmap for the next year, like we are really, I think, in another golden age of FGC games, because it's like this next year alone, like we've got Hunter x Hunter, which don't get me started on that. I'm so hyped for Hunter x Hunter. We've got 2XKO, which is coming out for those who are into that stuff. And then yeah, like just like every game's got a patch. Like in the next, like Combo Breaker getting decimated, right? hit by the patch stick every year with like clockwork. Street Fighter's got a patch. Tekken's got a patch. Both this month and next month, I think. So it's pretty crazy in terms of like what's going on in the fighting game world right now.
Yeah, we're definitely in that golden age where there's so many fighting games coming out or already have come out. We already passed that big bulk of games that just came out with like Tekken and Street Fighter, Under Night all coming out in quick succession. But here we go. We have our next set already lined up. Like he says, going to be between Speeds and Bullstruck. And Speeds going to be rocking Nanase as always. Though this is a character that Bullstruck would be familiar with. And unfortunately, Speeds going for that follow-up right there, though that is punishable on block. So really trying to make Bullstruck try to pick back their turn on that. And was going for a hard read there. Good block on the overhead. We are in Frozen State. You want to be playing careful because that can happen right there. If you're in Frozen State, if he launches a single one of those ice projectiles and it hits you, you're instantly frozen like that, and it's just an easy confirm into a death combo right here. Bullstruck taking that first round here. Good punish. Drops the combo yet again. So still keeping this advantage state right here. The 4C into the low. This is going to be a common mix-up that you're going to be seeing from the Laundrakia. You see that 4C, and then you have to worry about, is it going to be a low? Is it going to be an overhead? Is it going to be a cross-up? And the Rekka really allows for very easy cross-up, very easy mix-ups, and very strong mix-ups as well from a lot of Laundrakia's buttons. But here is a big damage combo here for Speeds. Great starter. And this is going to put you into advantageous position here. Tries to go for a throw, gets it teched, but a DP is going to break out of that situation. Surviving on Pixel and a Dream. Backing all the way up, trying to do what they did before, but this time with a tornado, trying to go over that projectile, but that's a little too far too. Even if you did make it over that projectile, make it over that fence, I don't know if you could have properly punished it or even taken back your turn. I feel like Bullstruck could have easily punished that fall right after, but that is in the past, and unfortunately, the past is 2020, but this is the present right now. Speeds here, taking things around. Bullstruck has been on top of these on top of these anti-airs, on top of the reactive game as well. Like great anti-air to put themselves into this situation, and the fact that they knew how to go for that side swap combo as well and put themselves into this situation right here is really smart play from Bullstruck. There's the Ice Flyer coming, setting out, and that is going to make Speed scared of that strike. And yeah, Bullstruck just playing patient all the time, just waiting for the other player to see what they do. Very good punish to left 5. The very big button already, but that follow up can really catch people off guard if they're trying to whip punish it. 5K here. Great push blocks right there. Push shield, green shield. Yeah, green shield. There you go. Putting Bullstruck at a perfect distance to punish with that 5D. or a knockdown. There's a tech. There's the low backing up. And there's the projectile coming out. One more. Ooh, not going to get hit by that. But going to get hit by this one on the approach. Bullstruck has a lot of mirrors to catch out right here. Also has Chain Shift on deck, but drops the combo. But this combo will surely kill if he can find one more hit. And that overhead will find its mark. That will be the second game going to Bullstruck. Has yet to drop a single round here and moving on into winners finals.
Yeah, I definitely, I got hit by that cross up. I had no idea what side that was gonna hit on. It just saw it. I'm like, yeah, definitely got hit by that. But yeah, Bullstruck going straight to winners finals here, full throttle. And we're just waiting for some results from the other side here.
Currently waiting on some other matches to finalize. I assume we're going to be watching the next set between Killmine and the winner of winners round 1.
Yeah,
oh,
so
it's default?
It's going to be default, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, so Blue Reverberation beating Orange, making it to winners semifinals 2-0. Speeds making it over Ratslayer 9000 because Ratslayer 9000 had to DQ. Ratslayer 9000, as we said before, is Briefcase, is a Yuzu. So unfortunately, no Yuzu for tonight. And yeah, we just saw that match between Bullstruck and Speeds, as Speeds was sent down to losers by Bullstruck. But default setting, beating Klepper, moving on to winners quarterfinals, and will be playing against Kill a Mayan, our next set coming up. So the bracket going pretty smoothly about now.
Yeah, we move pretty quick because we like to prioritize players getting their free time, entering multiple brackets tonight, get your games in. As players, we get it. It's like we're not just TOs, like, hey man, everyone just wants to get the games in. And it looks like, as I say that, everybody is in the lobby. So we're going to jump into the next match here. It's going to be default setting versus Killamine. Okay, so it's going to be a Nanase versus Linne.
Well, it could potentially also be the Kaguya as well, right? Oh no, the Linne's right there. You're the one watching the lobby anyway.
Yeah, I could see it.
Well, who am I to question
I have
you?
oversight. I should say I see everything.
Arbiter here.
Killamine, this is the character that I think we're used to seeing with Killamine, but yes, as Salty said, we have seen a Kaguya as well. Default setting, of course, going to Nanase.
Yeah, this is the main for Killamine. Killamine has been practicing Kaguya here and there for a lot of other digital Havocs, but it looks like they're sticking to their guns, sticking to the main already here in the first set. They're playing and catching default setting, trying to jump out of that corner. No big confirm, but this is where Linne becomes a threat, right? Because it's not a lot of mix-ups per se with highs and lows, but the Air Kuga pressure reset is very strong, goes into combos that it hits, and also the strike throw mix-ups that Linne can enforce are also very, very scary. But here's the IW coming out. This should be enough to kill, and there it is. 5.4k damage in default setting, already down around.
And default setting going in with the jump in and getting a clean DP for his efforts. Here we go, Killamine taking this all the way to the corner. What's the mix here? Gets thrown. And default's got to find a way out.
Nice challenge on that CS. And tank. I'm assuming we're going to go for the ender. Yeah, we are going to get that ring set up. And wow, what a jump out from Killamine right there. Punishing default setting with that JA. And now we're moving right in, spending some meter on that C Kuga to get as much damage from that conversion as we can. And here's that strike throw mix up, that stagger pressure that I was talking about before. It's so scary because you don't know when that pressure reset is coming. And Linne is so fast to where trying to telegraph a throw, trying to telegraph another strike like a 2A into 2A is really, really hard to react to. Backup shield, interesting choice from Killamine. It is a bit of a safe option too, though you want to be a bit worried because you don't want to get grid broken in those situations, which Killamine did not. There's the chain shift, keeping this corner. There's a throw coming out. Now you got to eat another throw. We're going to go for a third one. We will, and that will be tech this time around. Though default setting is so low on health now because how many throws they ate. So yes, giving that advantage. Grid break on Killamine. This could be huge, but you have so much health you need to work through first.
All right, and default setting. Getting an opening here. Gonna capitalize here. What's the mix? Oh, wow. Challenge from Killamine. Just said, I'm not going to hold down back. I'm just going to hold up forward.
Yeah, that's really tough for default setting too, because they really believed in that round, and unfortunately they were not able to take it. Now because they use VO, they're out of all of the meter that they gained, all 200, and Killamine here fully stocked up to do as much damage and to be as oppressive as Killamine wants. The cross-up coming in, and another cross-up here, catching default setting yet again. This is enough to kill. We have changed it. We have 200 meter. We have IW, and that is going to be spent. Killamine taking that second game. Another one of those players like Boltstruck that is really set to take it all the way to winners finals.
Yep, and yeah, Killamine, definitely one of the stronger players in the Digital Havoc series. Definitely has had a win, at least one win, and definitely multiple top 2, top 3 finishes here. So you know, they're making their run, and we saw Boltstruck make a run. So we're going to see the other side of the bracket, which is, so this is the top side of winners bracket. So it's going to be Killamine versus Blue Reverberation next. So that is going to be, I believe, Linne versus Kuon.
I think you're right. I know Blue Reverberation, that is a mouthful, has played a slew of different games, if I'm correct, but really likes those kind of unique characters that kind of dominate in every single space on the screen, and Kuon is exactly one of those characters that fits that mold. You know, can play mid-screen, can play keep away, can play close-up, a bit of a Shoto in that sense, but I guess not a Shoto, but like a boss character, right? It's kind of like that super Shoto that can kind of do everything, and it doesn't really have too many glaring weaknesses, though there are definitely some things that you could there are definitely some glaring weaknesses that could be exposed from Kuon if the player is not being careful with which tools they use.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, on release day, when I booted up the game, I'm like, why does this character have everything? It's just like, this character just has like every move that you could want for Oki. It's just like, overall, like, it's a strong package, that's for sure. So
I know Twitter's going a little crazy over the character. kind of dooming about the character, saying that, wow, this guy is so busted, I don't want to play Under Night anymore. I'm like, you know, he's not really top 1, top 2. I mean, he's a very strong character, no doubt. But he plays so safe that a lot of times if you're trying to mash, if you're trying to play super proactive on defense, then you're going to be caught a lot of the time.
Maybe people say a lot of stuff like that, but the reality of it is a lot still comes down to the players. I mean, we saw Gordo at Evo Japan, right? So
True.
that is not a character.
And we have Linne right here in 2.
Yeah, and Gordo's not a character that we see a lot in North America right now.
Already starting off. It's pretty even for these players here. Blue Reverberation getting a bit of damage, Killamine getting a bit of damage, but Killamine has the advantage right there. But there's the flash kick. Very notorious, but very notorious a move that Kuon has to his disposal on defense. Okay, bringing all the way to the corner here. And that hard knockdown. Very end, and going to win that Vorpal cycle as well. One more hit, and there's the counter hit. Blue Reverberation trying to go for a mash on the wake up, probably pressing a button, probably trying to do a move on wake up, maybe a flash kick that messed up the input. But either way, Killamine taking that first round here and already taking this second round to the corner immediately. 200 meter for both players, and there's the flash kick coming out. The grid break as well. With my shielding on wake up, and now this is really dangerous because now Blue Reverberation has chain shift and has won the Vorpal cycle. One of the things that Kuon really struggles to get because he has to use force function so much. And another grid break. This is looking like Blue Reverberation's round. Get out of the corner, but the pillars keeping you locked down. The lasers keeping you locked down. And the ring coming all the way out, confirming the hit. Blue Reverberation taking a round for their own. Wow. That conversion from Killmine was insane. That pickup right there. The air-to-air into the side swap, into the corner. See Kuga getting as much damage as we can. 3.9k. And you'll notice that Killmine doesn't really use a lot of meter in a neutral, or at least as often as other Lane players for neutral skips against zoning characters like this. Normally just plays a bit more patient because as long as you have meter, you can really make your combos very, very high damage and make them hurt.
And that was a beautiful call out from Killmine. Making a move to get out of the corner, but didn't work out. So 1-0 for Killmine here in winners semifinals.
So this might be our closest set so far in the bracket. Blue Reverberation did take that round here and is looking to take another round here as trying to get another game on the deck against Killmine, even things up 1-1, though you still have plenty to go, and that 2C is not going to give you an easy time. Dashing out backdash. Great backdash from Kuon, but Lin is just that fast of a character, able to pick you up, trying to press your advantage afterwards. Okay, the side swap yet again. I can never block those. I'm always getting hit by those mix-ups. Good early lead for Blue Reverberation in that previous round, but just choking it out a bit towards the end. Hopefully this will be a bit different because now you're going to be stuck here in the corner. Has some meter as well. There's a throw coming out. The first of many, I suppose. 5A is back and forth, trying to use his range to his advantage, though. You want to be careful because 5A doesn't have the best frame advantage. So if you're trying to go 5A into 5A or 5A into delay 5B, then you might get caught. You might get counter hit and you're not expecting it.
Once again, Blue Reverberation trying to close out this match. This is really their round to lose here. Choosing to go in, gets that round. So all tied up here in the second match in the set.
Yeah, float, just one of those tools that makes Kuon so scary going into float, and then you had to guess. It's like Merkaba Flight OP, right? Except that he can go into it at any time he wants, and then you just have to worry about, is he going to go for the high? Is he going to go for the empty low, right? And that's exactly what Blue Reverberation did to take that previous round with that empty low, but will we be able to get those situations yet again? Will we be able to enforce them yet again? Because Killmine is taking Blue Reverberation the distance here in the, what is potentially the final round. Baits out the VO. That was clean, but doesn't finish their food. Fresh out of mirror punish from Blue Reverberation, trying to make a comeback here. Killmine does have chain shift, so you have to respect it. And there it is, coming out, trying to 5A, keeping Killmine locked down. But that DP is going to shut you down. Killmine taking it 2-0, making it into winners finals to play against Boltstruck.
Yeah, so it's his tournament is going super fast today. Yes, we're also flying through the losers bracket, and Dutch just taking out Klepper in losers bracket. Actually going to play the loser of the match we just watched. So it's going to be Blue Reverberation versus Dutch in losers. But before we do anything else, we are going to go into winners finals. It's going to be Killmine versus Boltstruck. And I believe Orange and Default just played in losers as well. The winner of that is going to play Spees. But before we get anything else started, we're going to get Boltstruck in here, and we're going to head right into winners finals.
I'm super excited to see how this one's going to turn out. I know that I've seen these two players play on and off, whether it's Digital Havoc, whether it's other tournaments, and I know that Boltstruck usually has the edge over Killmine just by a bit, but Killmine has been proven to take some games off of Boltstruck, even take some sets over Boltstruck, so this could definitely come down very close, and I'm interested to see which characters that both these players want to choose, right? Because we have Killmine with the Linne so far. Are we going to stick to our mains, or are we going to stick to that Kaguya, right? Or is Boltstruck going to be playing that Lon Drakea over the non-SA? I guess we'll wait and see how this one turns out.
I suspect we're going to see the Lon Drakea. I believe my prediction is if we see these guys play again in grand finals, I think there will be a switch to non-SA from. We'll see. That's extrapolating a little bit.
I think Bullstruck might be just wanting to play this character the entire tournament, kind of similar to how Killmine was practicing Kaguya for entire tournaments, day in and day out. And Bullstruck wants to perfect this character, bring this character as far as they can. And there's a throw coming out, charging, trying to get that chain shift, trying to win that Vorpal State, but unfortunately Killmine is going to win it instead. Alright, strong delay for Killmine. Opening up Bullstruck here. Air trigger, there's the throw. What's it going to be next? Just lost 2A, 5A pressure. Oh, and the force function comes out. If you don't know, that is a 1-button reversal from Londrakia.
Alright. Killmine starting strong here. Oh, nice catch from Bullstruck. Opening up Killmine, pushing all the way to the corner here. This is where he's going to want to keep Linne, not let them play. Nice, went low, but not able to fully capitalize on that. As Killmine able to get out of the corner. Attack.
Bullstruck doesn't seem to quite have the Rekka timings down yet, but they do have those 5B timings and spacing down instead. 3C and misses the JC, but still is plus afterwards with that combo drop, and Killmine getting opened up with that subsequent low. And up back there, that's going to be a round here for Bullstruck, evening up here in game number 1. Remember, because this is winners finals, this is a first of 3, so it won't be as quick as the sets that we have watched so far.
Ooh, beautiful catch.
What a read. The overhead hits Killmine. You have IW, but drops the combo yet again. You've got to confirm this one this time. You have to, right? Okay. Everything's safe. Everything's good. Bullstruck taking that first game. So things were looking really scary with a lot of those drops. We could have just easily confirmed into IW, come to simple, come to easy, but Bullstruck trying to go a little too complicated in that situation. Toss up. Great counter throw from Killmine, noticing that the Rekka isn't always safe. You're trying to go for these consistent charges. And you have to charge these Rekkas if you want to go for the overhead, if you want to go for the cross-up mixes.
Killmine in the combo here, big damage. What's the mix? Bullstruck making the right choice here. Going in, making it open up, not getting anything, and then getting punished for it. Killmine has a good chance to close this one out here. What's the next guess?
On ender. 2-2C, that'll be plus, but Killmine respecting a Bullstruck here. Chain shift in the favor of Bullstruck. That was a really tricky mix-up. A great job on Killmine being able to block it all. But can you block this next mix? Yes, we will. Staying plus yet again, spending even more meter. That low will catch Killmine. And this time we have that JC combo done and dusted. Spending that meter here. That will be enough to take that round. Bullstruck spending it all and beating Killmine at the very end. Very, very strong, very strong position they put themselves in at the very end.
Bullstruck once again getting right in there in this second round.
All text, Gear Ender, take back that turn. Trying to block it out, but getting thrown instead. Another throw coming out. Bullstruck going for a lot of these throws, and Killmine is starting to catch on to them. You see, the 3 shields, but he still has to worry about that 4C that reaches so far out. And that's going to be easy confirmed into death for Bullstruck, because we're going to be spending that IW, the Ice Storm coming in, freezing Killmine, and sending Killmine down. 2 games. Bullstruck just needs to win one more game to take the set over Killmine.
Yep, and this is winners final, so it is first of 3. Killmine has one more life to try to adjust this matchup. But Bullstruck looking very strong right now.
This is a rather tough matchup for Linne as well. TP, taking out that situation. Oh, and the 5A mash! Killmine not timing that median time. Low attack. Okay, Killmine can get something started here. Bullshark has Verbal Cycle. You have to respect that, especially because Bullshark has a meter. So even if you're trying to contest with Bullshark in neutral, you have to worry about stuff like the Icicle Storm if he jumps up, or options like 2-3-60, and I think that's exactly what Bullshark trying to go for. Jumping up, trying to enforce with that Icicle Storm. But Killmine catching Bullshark from the air and leading it into this full combo and spending all of that meter, all of that cash to make sure it kills. Killmine here has a round on the board and hopefully one more to take a game. I don't free state anymore. You make Londrakia block outside of Vorpal Cycle, and that free state will disappear. But it's going to be reapplied very, very soon if Bullshark can get another combo here, spending some mirror, keeping this pressure going. But now you're out of mirror, so you do have to worry about other options. Tries to roll out from the overhead, but Bullshark ready with that throw and ready with a force function. We are 100% success rate with that one move.
Yeah, Bolt's definitely gotten a lot of mileage out of that move, stopping those throws. Right to the corner for Killmine. Killmine's really got to make a change here and make a couple good guesses here.
Alright, Jade, this time will be very favorable to Killmine. This isn't Havoc. You're not in Kidu.
Patience from Boltstruck. That exchange.
Patience from both those players. Killmine great dash blocks to get in and not having to spend any mirror like with 2-2C or C Kuga to get in on Bullshark. And now you can get as much damage from your combos as you like. Lots of air. Kuga's trying to catch Bullshark, and that will catch Bullshark trying to jump out of that corner with a neutral jump. Probably trying to enforce an Icicle Storm, probably trying to force a J3B. And that will be the first game here for Killmine staying alive in winners finals and hopefully trying to take a reverse 3-0 over Bullshark. This is where it all starts. And once again, the force function reactions are on point. But by spending a lot of these force functions, oh wow, interesting. Because Killmine retreated at the very end, they lost that Vorpal Cycle by a hair. Bullshark now has changed it on deck, so you do really have to worry about that force function. But this time, Bullshark not going to bite, wants to save that grid because they could potentially lose it. And great shield at the very end of that block string to take that cycle away from Killmine yet again.
And so far, great defense from Killmine, but it's not enough. Boltstruck still getting the can open.
Nice. Freeze. That's going to be the round.
Yeah, and while while Boltstruck is putting the work in, Killmine has been playing really well as well. Definitely, like when I say, hey, like super strong defense. Like despite the fact that Killmine is getting opened up by Bolt, it's just making a lot of really good guesses. Obviously, really the situation here is just Boltstruck is just making the right moves. But in general, still playing very strong defensive game. Killmine needs to go on the offensive here because they're looking like they might head down to losers bracket again.
Potentially, we have changed up a lot of potential mirror to cash out charge J 3BC trying to catch Killmine doing something, but Killmine not fighting, waiting it out, playing patient like you've been talking, playing that strong defense and able to get out of that corner, bring Bullshark all the way to the other side of the stage, hold this corner pressure instead. 3.6, 3.9, 4K damage with that C Kuga, and the crucifying Killmine, ice cross going all the way down, exploding. The one button super coming out from Bullstruck. It's a bit the same thing where Bullstruck constantly reacting with these one button force function reversals and doing kind of the same thing by spending all of his meter in the process. And that will be the set to Bullstruck in a very, very commanding fashion.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really good effort from Killamine, especially in that last round there to turn it around. But unfortunately, once again, it's like, I think here, you know, like I said earlier, I just felt like Bullstruck was just getting the right plays at the right time, despite Killamine playing a very strong game defensively. And, you know, the second we saw the gears shift a little bit, Killamine got an opening there. That's when you see them kind of like snowball away with the damage. Unfortunately, not quite enough to close that one out and stay alive. Bullstruck moving on to grand finals. But we're going to head down to loser's semifinal. It's going to be the Blue Reverberation versus Orange. So this should be Kuon versus Elton.
All right, this is going to be fun. We don't have DMC Axel in the bracket, but we do have Orange still representing that Elton. And I really love these tournaments in general because, you know, smaller brackets, right? But very concentrated, obviously. Under Night is a very, very concentrated scene in terms of skill level, but also that we're seeing a lot of characters that normally don't get played in the rest of NA and the rest of the States or Central America or even Japan, right? With Orange rocking the Eltnum. How many Eltnums can you think of that aren't Canadian, right? I can't think of any.
I was going to say,
and so it's gonna be cool.
I know too many Eltnums, but then you're like, in Canada, I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then also like think of Linnaeus, like think of how many outside of Canada are representing that character. You know, you have Killamine, you have Revert, but who outside of those players play that character? So it's cool to see that representation come in full force. Here we go. I'm not too sure how people feel about Eltnum as a character in this version. I know that she was pretty good in the previous one, though I'm not sure if she got power crept a bit. I know that she did get some new moves here and there, so we'll see exactly how this turns out. Big starter here for Blue Reverberation, taking that Vorpal Cycle because they grid broken Orange so early in the round.
Ooh,
that's so tricky, right? Yeah, the float is so scary because you think he's going to go for an overhead. Then, boom, jump scare, teleport low comes out. Being locked down, another empty teleport into low, and that's going to be a perfect for Blue Reverberation. Orange, however, does have a bit of meter on deck, and there's the confirm coming in. If you're trying to float from that distance, then you have to worry about those charged gunshots. To a low, and that's going to be a confirm for Blue Reverberation. These mix-ups are coming by so fast, and Orange really struggling to block against them. However, finding a great opportunity to mash out, as we can see right here with this combo, capitalizing on it as much as they can. We have charged bullets, so there's going to be increased frame advantage, increased damage as well. And a back throw from Blue Reverberation, suddenly turning the tables all the way around because we have full meter on the deck, and IW can come out to close things out. Blue Reverberation dropping it, and the VO from Orange.
Ooh, the float almost closed it out. And there we go. It's 1-0, Blue Reverberation.
Now, this is one big thing that you're noticing so far in this matchup, if you've been paying attention, is that slide from Kuon, a very, very strong tool. Not for because it's a great punish tool and a great way to enforce pressure, because if you have mirrors, you can cancel straight into that C ring and you can't do anything about it. It just basically skips a neutral from any point on the screen. That does mean that Kuon is very meter reliant, not only in the meter gauge, but also the Vorpal gauge as well. Needs those grid blocks because those force functions are so expensive for him. Our knockdown was going to be now. Maybe trying to go for a throw shimmy.
What a conversion.
Yeah, great pickup. Is that dead? No, drops it.
All right, Blue Reverberation on set point.
And the immediate just walk forward, see what Orange is doing. Orange jumps. Oh, anti-air. Skyscraper high. Catching you out of that air. And now you're in the corner. It's going to be 2B actually making its way out. This is a great normal for Eldon because it advances her so far forward, and also very plus and advantageous on a block as well. And a great combo start if she managed to hit it, as we saw right there in that moment. Health is evened up, and Blue Reverberation taking back that lead. Are we going to cash out? Let's see. Okay, we're not. Want to save that meter. Maybe a little too greedy. You could have finished your food. You could have taken it around there. And now things are a lot scarier because you return back to neutral. But the lasers, the gunshots coming out at the perfect time for Orange. Great awareness. You notice that Blue Reverberation was trying to go for those lasers and pillars in neutral like that.
And opened up. Blue Reverberation. Maybe mix off the wheel. Attack.
Walk up to C. Are you trying to catch a backdash? That is one option that Blue Reverberation has been doing a lot, whether it's on wake up or on regular defensive options. We'll try to go for the overhead. That's the throw coming out from Blue Reverberation. Great awareness there.
Ooh.
Yep. What? Get caught by the 214C? That's very, very interesting. I think Blue Reverberation was trying to go for a slide into 236C, the ring, to keep Orange locked down, and Orange is going to be keeping Blue Reverberation. I'm going to stop saying that name. Keeping Blue locked down. It is a mouthful. I keep messing up that word. But here we go. Keeping Blue locked down and taking a game in return. We are now evened up 1-1. As we're in the semifinals, it is back to that first to two format. So one more game for either of these players, and Blue already starting off strong. But as I say that, Orange is starting to turn things around. His combo in return, no side swap combo, but as I say that, gets the side swap at the very end. Doesn't get the full confirm, but still holding on, still keeping this pressure to a match.
Setups from Blue Reverberation, looking to close this first round out. Is it going to be enough? All right, once again, Blue Reverberation on set point. We've seen Orange pull it back before, relying on the clutch.
That's true. We'll see how it goes. Blue has been looking a bit stronger, on the stronger side in this set so far, even though we are even up 1-1. So this could easily be Blue's round if Orange is not playing careful. And Orange is playing very careful right now on this defense, not fighting and completely avoiding all these lasers, all these projectiles, not wanting to commit to anything fully. But this is giving Blue enough time and ample space to push their advantage on Orange very, very easily and enforce these situations a lot freer than I think that Orange is wanting Blue to do. Flash kick, laser, pillar into the metered follow-up. That will be the game. That will be the set. Blue Reverberation taking it over Orange 2-1 and moving on to losers finals to play against Killmine.
Yep. And we are moving really very quickly through this tournament. So before we do anything else, just a reminder that there is a match arena that you guys can hit up in the chat. Make sure you guys claim those codes. All you got to do is go to the website that's getting posted here and click the claim codes button. Also, if you want to add a little bit more to the pot, you can check out those sponsor quests as well. And of course, if you're feeling extra nice tonight, you guys can donate directly into the prize pool. 100% goes to the players to send these players home with a little bit of money for their efforts tonight. But as we said, we are well into this bracket. We are heading into losers finals. It is going to be Killmine versus Blue Reverberation here. Just waiting for them to join the lobby.
Big shout outs to the 20 viewers in the chat. And big shout outs to everyone who has contributed with those contributions codes so far. We do have 45 remaining. I don't know if we're going to be finishing all of them. It is very rare that we do, but let's get as many as we can. already $1.25 in the pot. Let me go claim a code too, just to add a bit more. Here we go, $1.50 now. So probably buy you like a soda, probably buy you a bag of chips.
I mean, if it in Canadian dollars, they probably pay your rent for the next month. Only if you don't live in Toronto.
That's true. That's true. As long as you avoid all the big cities.
Yeah. If you avoid Montreal, Vancouver, and Toronto, you're pretty good. But I think in the last week, you definitely don't want to be from Toronto. Your hockey team sucks. Drake got killed. And your rent is really high.
You really had to remind us about the beef.
Yeah. Toronto's
It's been everywhere too.
I'm from the region, and usually we say, "Hey, like I'm from Toronto," but not now. I'm not from Toronto. I'm from the next city.
You feel ashamed. You gotta like cover yourself with a mask.
Yeah.
You can't show your face to the world anymore. You can't go to your locals. But yeah, Killamine versus Blue River. Killamine versus. Let me slow this down a bit. I know Uni players can't slow themselves down, but I'll slow myself down. Killamine versus the Blue Reverberation will be losers finals. I know that they're readying up in the room right now, and look at that. Speak of the devil, both the players are ready to play right now.
This is a losers final.
Back to that
so
first
it is
three.
a first of three. Yeah.
Ooh, shout out, we got $2 in the match arena now. Thank you to all the people who just claimed their codes, and let's get into it. Blocks the flash kick. This is huge for Killamine. That's a lot of meter gain to boot as well. Has a chain shift. Oh wait, is this dead? Wait, we could just cash out, chain shift into maybe Siku. I don't even think we need to spend IW. Yeah, that's it.
Real quick first round from
Smart to
Killamine.
pop that chain shift. Yeah, smart to pop that chain shift as well, because they got refunded that meter. So now they're stuck here at 100 meter. You want to spend a bit of it to get that green shield off and to win this purple cycle and get that advantage. Here Ender taking that turn with the 5A. In the backdash. Reaction from Blue Reverberation. 3C moving into the ring. There's the throw coming out, and another throw too. But this is going to throw Killamine out of the corner. As I say that, we're making our corrections immediately. One more throw, one more hit. It's all Blue needs to take the round over Killamine. And as I say that, they'll float into the overhead, catching Killamine high.
We were looking good in the second round. Sorry, third round.
Gosh, very, very big reversal. Really hard to deal with. But if I'm correct, I think there's a very niche situation that you can go for, where if you're running at Blue, running at Kuon, you can actually cross under the flash kick and block it on the other side. Though I don't know if Killamine is really that fancy to beat those options. You see in, unconfirmed. That'll be a good amount of damage on the table. And now this is really tough. You're back at full screen. You got some meter for 2-2C, but you really struggle to poke with your big buttons. However, Blue sitting in that range that Killamine can barely just reach, and barely reaching is just enough to take that combo, and Killamine taking the first game over Blue. It's kind of a spacing battle in that sense, right?
Yep. Killamine taking the first round, but it definitely has been a battle much closer than most of the matches tonight. So, and Blue Reverberation making a really good use of the float there to open up Killamine. A huge health lead here in the first round of the second match.
All right, that catches the assault in. winning the purple cycle for Killmine. Ooh, and we're going to go for the A flash kick this time around. I don't think that one's invincible. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it is very big, and you can get those cool confirms like we're seeing here, spending all of that cash, 200 meter, to do as much damage as we can. Blue taking the first round in game number 2, and those pillars coming out in full force. If you try to go for a Celes, if you try to go for risky approach options, then those can easily catch you out. The hit scan nature of these projectiles are so useful at playing that keep away game, and we do find those hits that you can easily score into confirms like we're seeing with Blue so far. I mean, look at that. Double pillar, notices the first one hit, goes for the second one, and then confirms it immediately. CVO, and popping the CVO IW. Going to be a bit scaled because it's not going to because it's not a raw IW, so because of that, it will not kill.
Blue Reverberation there ties up the set, 1-1. A very quick match.
Things are going by so quickly. I mean, we're already in losers finals and hardly an hour into the tournament so far. One throw. Gotta start counting. Oh no, mistimes the 5A, and the wake up assault from Killmine. Going to get a punish against Blue right here. Our knockdown, sitting right here, waiting for an option, maybe baiting out a flash kick. We're locking you down, but now you're out of meter. Counter hit for Killmine. This is huge.
Match still close, and Blue Reverberation getting the pickup off the pillar.
Carry out. Okay, great blocks.
Ooh, the
tries to poke back with the Kuga, but that's not gonna work out. Oh my gosh, immediate 2C.
Blue Reverberation looking really solid right now.
Jump in the corner. Solid block from Killmine, and now we're busting out once again 2C. We have full meter. I think we're going to spend it. Yeah, IW. Getting as much damage as we can in this round, and give Killmine some time to build up even more meter as well. And a good hit will score some even more meter. And with chain shift as well, we're kind of sitting pretty comfortably in this round so far. Will this be enough to kill? No, not quite. We're going to take that time to concentrate, trying to win back that purple cycle. Not going to win it, but going to get that throw at the end, catching a Blue Reverberation sitting there in the corner. And now the rounds are even up yet again, hoping to take the lead back for Killmine, and Blue trying to take the first real advantage they have in this set so far.
And this set's been going back and forth.
Celestial for Killmine. Oh my gosh, those rolls were insane! And look how much meter that one change shift gave Killmine. Basically just gave Killmine everything they could have wanted. Goes for another cross up in the flash hit, going to keep Killmine locked in, but the roll again from Killmine. These are on the point, and Blue struggling to catch these and really getting caught off guard whenever Killmine goes for these options, and that will give Killmine the edge to take this set 2-1, just needs to win one more game, and now has that momentum shifted in their favor.
Right. Killmine looking to close this one out. Blue Reverberation needs to stay in this. Has to win this next match. Definitely, I think, the closest set we've had tonight. Okay, Blue River getting melted by Killmine.
This is it. Yeah, that is it. Melt is a perfect description for that round. Okay, alright. Finds a hit on blue. Great start for what is potentially the final round here. So it is very important for blue to win this round, to stay alive in this bracket. The fact that you're 1 round away can be very, very scary, but we are just running all the way out, booking it. Knows they cannot hold back at all. Going for that laser, catching Killmine on the chase down. That is going to be the ring set up. Try to go for a roll, and that's going to end up with you being caught with that laser. Flash kick. Get away from me. Keep away game now. Then the easy confirm. Like I said, you want to play so careful. If you get hit by a single laser, you get hit by a single pillar, you can spend meter. Or if he's close enough, doesn't even need to spend any meter to get the full confirm into a very high damage combo. It's very scary getting hit by a Q1 column, not because they juke, not just because they do a good amount of damage, but also because they build up a lot of meter for this character. This character builds up a ton of meter that you want to play very careful around. Toss up, shift, the other advantage, flash kick yet again. Harley being blocked by Killmine. Blue is staying alive right now. Doesn't have the meter advantage, but as long as you're consistently scoring these mix-ups, it's going to be being swinging in Blue's favor. Oh, that's going to be it. 2-2.
All right, we got a real match here. All tied up. Either one of these players can go to grand finals against Bolt. All comes down to this next match.
Game 5 is do or die at this point. The one button has been doing Killmine so much work. Playing just out of range of these buttons. No real punishes here. But that's going to be a counter hit in the side of Killmine. We're going to go back to the set point. I think we might just do that. Oh, you like empty lows? You like empty jumps into lows? Well, I guess it wasn't really an empty jump. But Killmine giving Blue a taste of their own medicine. Taking that round because of it. On set point yet again. Has the meter advantage. Doesn't quite have the spacing advantage. But you can find the correct opportunity. You can find the one opening in between those lasers, in between those pillars, in between all of that zoning that Kuon can put out. And you're good. And smart usage, smart opportunity to use that pillar right there too. Noticing that Killmine was jumping over a potential laser, so going for the pillar instead. Catch Killmine, very, very smart.
Killmine just holding up there, getting the exchange, and now putting blue reverb in the corner. There's the throw. This could be it. And there we go. Killmine closing out the set here in Losers Finals is going to go up for a rematch against Boltstruck in Grand Finals. And in Grand Finals, they're going to have to win 2 sets to close out this tournament.
Yeah, that's a very scary position to be put in because you're playing against a player like Boltstruck, and you just noticed that Boltstruck beat Killmine 3-1. Usually has the edge in these matchups, in these sets. Like I said before, so definitely an upwards battle for Killmine, though. If you can take a game like Killmine did in Winners Finals, then you can take a set. And if you can take a set, then, well, you can take the tournament. But you need to win 2 sets, like you said, in that reset. So we'll see exactly how this turns around. Will we see a character swap? We were talking about it earlier, where these players play multiple characters. And so if things didn't turn out the way that I think Killmine wanted it to, maybe we're switching to Kaguya. We will see. This isn't a particularly good matchup for Linne versus Londrake, because Londrake has just that much better buttons, that much better versatility, and you have options like the fireballs, you have options like the ice rain that forces you to respect him in the neutral. And if you don't, well, being a full combo.
Bolt looking like they're going to try to go the distance with Londrake here. And, once again, Bolt is coming from winners, so they only have to win 1 set here.
Very similar playstyle that you would expect maybe from a Lene with all those 2A staggers into the final throw. Wow, wait. Okay, not dead. Not yet. 4C. And it just does so much work for Bullstruck.
Looking pretty confident right now. Taking their time, not overextending. Wow, nice grab.
Oh no. No, don't tell me it's going to be a double perfect bench. Don't tell me it's going to be a double perfect bench.
It ain't that easy.
Flower?
It ain't that
Okay,
easy.
there it is. Finds a hit. Looking real scary there for a moment. Oh! It's going to avoid that force function this time around. You hit me way too many times in that previous round. Killmine is probably thinking wants to correct their actions.
Good tech.
Throw, one more hit. Tries to go for another throw. No dice though.
Not a good play from both players there in that exchange.
Try to go for the force function, though I don't think... I think that move from Lene is pretty disjointed. Okay. Nice early lead. Don't let that lead disappear this time around. Killmine poking back. Taking him out of that corner. No side swap, just wants to take you to the other coast. Back
What a conversion.
up into the air. Kuga, a very safe option normally from a character like Lene, but like I said before, you have to worry about Landrakia when he has at least 100 meters. You can see him go for those high school runs, which is a full screen, basically with punish, counter hit tool, whatever you want, even a pressure reset as well because it is plus. VO throwing you back into the corner. Blocks the overhead, tries to poke back, but not going to go for the Rekka this time around. Can't kill here, but now you have to worry about this Ice Flower setup. Is in ice state and has to block that hit, so want to lose that free state. And things are looking a bit scary for Bullstruck now. Double throw with. Oh, and the CS at the perfect time. Baiting out that force function. That's the first game for Killmine, turning things around in more towards their favor this time around. Like you said, like Killmine was playing pretty well in that winners finals, but was just losing to a few too many options that Bullstruck has been abusing, and now is starting to make those adjustments where Bullstruck can't as freely go for these liquid force functions, right, as a reversal, or quite as freely go for these Rekkas or go for these overextensions, because Killmine is starting to punish Bullstruck for these options a lot more.
Killmine looking good here in the second match of the set. Killmine playing a little bit more offensive now, pushing the action. It's working out so far, but as I say that,
Back up, avoiding that assault approach from Killmine. And unfortunately, Line's buttons aren't quite that big. So backdashing against assault can surprisingly be a safe option that you can go for. Fireball, shooting those hits. When the football cycle has changed that, you have to respect it
Nice
now
catch.
because those one-button force functions or those backdashes doesn't even need to spend that change depth. I mean, just sticking out that 5B, it has been such a hard tool for Killmine to deal with because not only the first 5B will evolve as well, so if you try to go for a whip punch, if you try to go in afterwards, it's just going to poke you and you're going to get launched into a full combo like we're seeing right here. Another 5BB round start, 5BB combo starter. We're sitting on a bunch of potential meter as well. Are we going to spend it yet? It blocks on that cross up from Killmine. Not able to block it for that much longer. Opened up here. Pulls out, tries to go for a 2B. Let's go and get assaulted over. Killmine getting hit by the 5B yet again. And we have 200 meters this time around. We are on the game point. Are we going to spend IW? We drop it at the very end. Bullstruck, please. You have to hit your combos.
Still able to close it out though, so it is 1-1 in the set.
Got people complaining in the chat, telling Bullstruck to hop off Londrakia. I can see your point, but it is cool to see Londrakia being represented right now by Bullstruck, and hopefully you can see things go very close. And we're already pretty close, right? We're 1-1. Back throw into the corner. Concentrate. A bit more of that grid, a bit more meter on hand. That's the combo every single time. Yeah, I think those the jumps to the landing button is really giving Bullstruck a hard time. IBB. Must I say more? And backdash into 5B. Must I say more? How dare you try to go for a throw? Your patient free shield pushes Bullstruck a little further than I think they would have liked out of that 2A range. And Killmine, great poke to get out of that situation. Now putting Bullstruck into a scenario of his own, avoiding the 5BB, but the second 5BB is going to come. If the first one didn't work, the second one will. Drops the finisher. Oh my gosh, Bullstruck, please, please. You're giving me physical pain right now.
Right,
Okay, we can't drop this one, right? Come.
And yeah,
I'm done. I'm speechless. I'm like, you can't drop the round-winning combo this time, please.
you know, you have to say it's like despite dropping those combos, still staying in this set.
Yeah, we're just still playing so consistently with our tools in neutral that I feel like even if we're still dropping our combos, we're still holding our ground if we're Bullstruck.
I think clipped right now though. Killmine looking a lot more solid here. Full conversion it is.
Second game for Killmine.
Yeah, it's 2-1 Killmine now. Going for that reset.
We're already clicking back on that rematch. Bullstruck, you know, like I took a game. I took the winners final. He's still pretty comfortable with the character and probably trying to practice the character, like I said. So probably just does not want to switch to the Nase at all. But we could probably see that come out eventually if Killmine still continues to play so strong against Bullstruck. Counter 2A. Gonna be a bit scaled. Not the best starter. So because of that, Killmine, I'm not going to spend any meter on it. Instead, going for that cross-up setup. Bullstruck going to be ready this time around. Throw tech ready with that throw as well. But great job from Killmine with that air-to-air contest. Interesting, going for the side swap. Bringing Killmine out of the corner. Not too sure how I feel about that option. Oh, never mind. Goes all the way back out.
Oh, nice catch. That should be dead.
I think so, yeah. Once again, smart using that chain shift to get a bit of that meter refunded back while you're using that EX skill. Catch full struck low. If we go to spend meter, I feel like Killmine would spend IW here. No, Sukuga this time. Want to keep that extra mirror for utility. Great catch on that roll attempt. I think we gotta spend IW here, right? No? I can't re-kill mine. I guess I don't have to for much longer because Killmine is going to take a round in return in game number 4 on reset point. Both players with full meter on the table, and you trying to go for that air Kuga to contest and neutral. No, no, no. Andre wagging his fingers. Here's his Ice Storm coming right in. Backing up. Keep Killmine spaced out until Bullstrike wants to approach. Bullstrike will be the one setting the pace right now and continues to set the pace of this matchup. The 2B Pope coming all the way out, catching Killmine, and with a perfect Bullstrike. Has taken another game. We are evened up. The potential last game of the reset or potential last game of the tournament for Bullstrike.
Well, looking good in this first round. Looking for the tournament point. As I say that, Killmine on the assault, it's conversion. And Bullstrike wasn't getting a lot of mileage earlier in the set with the force function, but now has definitely been hitting them again with some pretty high consistency.
Just playing in general more patient with them. You could tell that in that first game, Bullstrike really let those force functions get a little to his head. Tried to use them a little too much. And unfortunately, ate a lot of combos because of that. But now we're starting to use them as options a lot more because now Killmine is not respecting Bullstrike's wake up as much as he did before. You know, out of sight, out of mind. And now this is another thing that Killmine has to think of on Bullstrike's wake up.
It's a tournament point for Bullstrike.
I think this might be it. Killmine frozen, concentrating, get as much as we can. It's actually going to be a tie on the grid cycle, the vorpal cycle. Very rare you see that both players have changed it. That's how that works.
Finally, with the force function, getting punished for it.
Force function. Yeah, that's not a safe thing.
Oh, and that might be.
Oh, why are we? No, we contested on the Rekka 2 and almost got blown up by the Rekka 3. But you are just relying on Bullstrike to drop his combos at this point. Might do a lot with this opening. Red Mist backing up, doesn't go for a force function that time around. Ooh, and going to go for a very cheeky force function in Killmine's face. I'm not too sure if that was intentional or not. Either way, it's going to be a huge opportunity for Killmine because we're going to be spending that IW, spending all of that meter. Look at this health lead.
There we go. That should be a reset.
Folks, we got the reset because Bullstrike dropped the game-winning combo. Go returning to room, resetting our mental. sticking to the Laundrachia. And I think Killamine is just going to take a second, collect themselves. Just needs to win one more set against Boltstruck to take the tournament. Once again, while we're getting into this, we still have that Metrino, as you can see on the stream. $2 in the prize pool already. If you haven't, go claim those contribution codes and give those players, a little bit of money for winning. It's not a lot, but it is definitely something that I'm sure that they would like to have. For JC, I'm surprised that Killamine was already ready to block that one. Blossom's up. We're not going to go for a set. We're just going to go for the damage.
Alright. Boltstruck started strong there, but Killamine fighting right back. Once again, it's like, if you notice that last match, like all those force functions, a lot of them were missing. Now he's back to hitting them every single time again. So maybe just being a little bit too risky with them. Lost him that first set. There we go, Killamine coming
Honestly,
in.
Honestly, it feels like outside the force function, Boltstruck's defense is lacking just a bit. Huge punish for Killamine. I mean, if we take the first game here in the reset, that's going to be a huge momentum shift in Killamine's favor. Because this is going to give them their first real lead in the set against the Boltstruck and in the tournament here to win it all. IW, right? No, I don't think IW would have killed. Maybe. It's hard to say. Cool. 4C, 4C. Easy confirmed. Boltstruck here. Have IW. Wait, will IW kill it? No. Once again, not spending it. Doesn't believe in it. Wants to save meter. Ice Rain's coming down. I think that's the tool that he wanted. It's gonna be a throw. Boltstruck. Wings back in their hand. Okay. Backing up, sitting in the corner. Killamine going to approach here. Ooh, tries to jump out. That'll be a big opportunity for Killamine. Concentrate a bit, win that vorpal cycle. And actually jumping over that force function. Very rare you see that, but there is a blind spot no matter, even if it looks like it reaches very, very high. Down to the ground. Ooh. I think IW could have killed her. I think we could have confirmed off of IW. Good job blocking that Rekka sequence, trying to jump out, trying to play it safe, and Boltstruck getting caught in the air with that 5A.
Oh my, going up 1-0 in this reset. You know,
we are returning to the room. Are we locking into the non-set?
Are we going? You know, this grand final set has been longer than half this tournament.
You are right, actually. We're like 7:20 minutes. 7
we
hours.
started this at like what?
7:20.
7:50.
7:20 my time.
7:50 here, so it's been almost half an hour now for this set. We still got potentially another 5 matches to go. What? Here's a switch
now,
to Nanase.
Finally off lawn, we got the Mika theme in the background. That's going to be a big hit, big opening for Boltstruck. We're gonna turn things around. Love that cross under with the projectile. You're going to be seeing a lot more of those mix-ups coming in from Bullstruck now that he's on his main, now that he's on a character that he is very comfortable with.
And the pacing of this character is so different from Andrekia too, right? So now you have a sudden shift in pace of the game. Much faster, and definitely like,
Much more movement in the pace.
A lot more confidence in the control of the character.
Red break there. The boomerang. Extending that combo. Ooh, that slide catching Killamine. A very strong round for Bullstruck off of that character swap. The boomerang. That throw tech will remove it. Ooh, I love that shield from Killamine, pushing Bullstruck just enough away to go get that punish out of the corner. And going for a lot of those throws. That's an option that Bullstruck goes for a lot. Goes for that C ring into the throw. And Killamine's really on top of throw tech in all of these. Ooh, and there's the anti-air bait. Trying to go for that 3C. Killamine catching a Bullstruck. Deer in headlights. We are trying our best to chase a Bullstruck down, and eventually Killamine finds it, smelling blood in the water. There's another catch. Bullstruck going for a lot of these air fireballs. But if you're going for B fireball, you have to worry about the fact that you're going to be in the air for a little bit. So Killamine taking advantage of that with that very fast run speed from Linne and going for the very strong whip punish counter hit game. Here's a throw. Waiting a bit on that dive kick. And Killamine just playing patient there. There's another throw. And even though that Bullstruck was looking a lot stronger in that first round, still ended up losing that game. And now Killamine is now 2 games up in the reset. Needs to win one more to take the entire tournament. Can we make it happen? That's a fantastic way to make what is potentially the final game happen.
Killamine on tournament match now. Bullstruck not making this easy, getting in there.
There's the ring. You're getting caught by those tornadoes a lot.
Ooh, opened up. You need one more mix.
I'm still maintaining this purple cycle, which is very important because you're getting that extra damage and you can get access to an option like CBO, but misses it at the very end.
Oh no. I hate to see it happen.
A massive drop from Killamine. That would have been a huge round win. Ooh, trying to read that throw tech from Killamine, going for that DP, but Killamine always ever so patient. Turns to the IW this time around, pulling no punches. This is a huge health lead for Killamine. Air Kuga keeping this pressure going. Rich shields from Bullstruck, and there's the air challenge and knocking Killamine down to the ground. And side swapping him, throwing him here into the corner. You're potentially going to be here for a while if you don't block those B fireballs, but Killamine's so aware of it. going for that assault, going straight over that fireball in reaction to it, and catching Bullstruck trying to back up. Both players are concentrated. This is potential tournament point for Killmine. Just needs to win one more round. There's a counter. Don't get the full confirm. Now you have to hold this pressure because of the B fireball. But wow, the gold throw into the throw attack. Good day. Unfortunate. Killmine going for that crouch shield on the ground. And that time, Bullstruck wasn't close enough to really enforce the pressure with that tool. VO goes boomerangs. Ooh, shield overhead as well. I see you. But unfortunately not able to see it all the way through. Bullstruck taking the first game with Nanase. With Nanase on the reset.
They're right back into it.
You can basically see the consternation on both these characters. With both of these players play so far, coming down so close to the tournament win, making more mistakes than I think they would like.
Good defense from Bullstruck.
Throw, unfortunately. That's going to be perfect for Bullstruck. Big P, 7 golden letters, whatever you want to call it. Hoping to take another game, hoping to even things up 2-2. I think we might be seeing that very soon. That is a grid broken Killmine, so there is the purple cycle, there's the change shift for Bullstruck. Getting a bit of meter, still has a pretty even meter disparity with Killmine, so we're going to be getting even more, so we could really cash out big like we're seeing here with the CVO. No way. I was talking about earlier with the Londrakia about Killmine getting double perfected. Bullstruck actually double perfecting Killmine this time around.
All right, all tied up. Oh, in the distance is set.
You can tell that I think that big drop that Killmine had before is really getting to him, because now Bullstruck is starting to expose Killmine for much more, I guess, weaker play. I don't know if that's the right word, but definitely not as locked in as he was getting up to that point. You need to reset that mental. You need to take this win, because Bullstruck is starting to take that advantage over you instead. Changes, has it right there on the dive kick. Oh, and the 2B catching Killmine, trying to counter poke.
Nice conversion.
Trade, much more favorable for Bullstruck. And suddenly,
Bullstruck on tournament point.
like what was a huge lead for Killmine is starting to disappear, or has already disappeared, because Bullstruck is on tournament point. Needs to win one more instead of Killmine, hoping to make this reverse 3-0 in the reset. Looks like Bullstruck has made the adaptations they need to make, and what a neutral jump, catching that roll with the overhead. Next up on the team rings. Oh, and there's going to be the DP. This time it's going to hit. It's broken. Doesn't have a lot of meter, so even if they find a hit, I don't think that Bullstruck could kill in one fell swoop. Shift respected on the wake up. If that is exactly what Killmine does, I think this is the round here. Don't drop it this time, Killmine. IW making sure it absolutely does. Final Final game. Final round to win it all. Here's the kicker. Here's the punish.
Attack.
Bro, there's the tech. Backdash, but gets caught out by the 2B. Stagger pressure. Hoping Killmine breaks at some point. The anti-air. Sitting up there, throwing out those fireballs. Like I said before, you have to play careful because Lene is so fast. She can easily run up on top of you if you're just going to be spamming them up in the air like that. Slide. You have CVO available. But I don't know if that's enough to kill. Yeah, Bullshark doesn't believe it in either. But that throw will be enough instead. That will be the tournament win for Bullshark as they win Digital Havoc number 164 on Night in Birth 2.
All right. What a night. That grand finals set literally took as long as the tournament did. Almost.
Almost, yeah.
But that's just a testament to how fast we do things here. But once again, thank you to everyone who came out tonight to support the tournament. Obviously, before we go, make sure, if you haven't already, to use those Matcherinos codes to claim them, because 100% goes to the players. All you got to do is follow the link in the chat here in a moment and claim those codes to add 25 cents to the prize pool. Of course, if you're feeling nice, check out the sponsor quest as well. Or donate directly. And yeah, once again, this is Digital Havoc. 164 weeks since the pandemic, and even after the pandemic's done, we still kept it going because we know how important these tournaments are to our community. Obviously, still doing a lot of offline stuff. We've got a busy summer coming up as well, and lots coming down the pipe for Digital Havoc starting next month. Can't talk about it yet, but it's going to be a good one. If you guys have been with us before, we know there's some programs that we run every year that attract a lot of attention for different games. We just did Electric Clash. We've got another event coming up this summer that's going to run all the way through to the fall. So you can take a wild shot at what that is. But once again, thank you to everyone for coming out. Thank you, Salty Boy, for holding it down on the mic with me tonight. And before we go, where can we find you outside of Digital Havoc?
Salt Shaker. At the Salt Shaker _ on Twitter, Salteboat on any other social. You can see it right there on the screen anyways. But yeah, that's where you can find me. I'll be here for more Digital Havocs, most likely, whether it's Under Night, whether it's Strive, Street Fighter. I do quite a bit. But thanks for having me on, as always. And if you don't have anything else, I think that's going to be it for tonight.
Yeah, I think that's it. And once again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in a couple weeks.